Today, I'd like to talk about the Maryland Ignition Interlock program. The Ignition Interlock is a handheld breath testing device that hooks under the steering column of most cars, and an individual is required to blow into it whenever they start the car and then randomly while they're operating the vehicle. There are three situations that will require an individual to put an ignition interlock in their vehicle. One, a high blow. If an individual blows a 1.5 or higher on a breathalyzer machine, when requested by an officer, the only kind of modified license they're eligible for is one that requires the ignition interlock. The second case is a refusal. If an individual refuses to do a breath test when requested by an officer, again, the only kind of modified license that they're eligible for is one that requires the installation of an ignition interlock device in their vehicle. The third case is under 21-year-old drivers with an alcohol restriction on their license. If an individual who's under 21 receives a DUI, the only kind of modified license they can get is one that requires ignition interlock as well. If an individual blows alcohol into the machine, their participation in the ignition interlock program will be extended by 1 month, meaning a 12-month ignition interlock turns into a 13-month ignition interlock, or a 6-month turns into a 7-month. If an individual receives 3 or more than 3 extensions, then they will be terminated from the program and forced to take a no driving suspension.